Hello and welcome to VistaTalks. Today's episode is a little bit different than normal due to the global pandemic. Thank you for listening.
Can you tell us who you are and where are you based and what's your role in Vistatec?
So my name is Davide De Simone, and I work as Senior Project Manager at Vistatec for the Priscillia Charles. I was used to live in Dublin for a few years. I work in Vistatec from 2 years now, and last year I decided to move back home, and I'm currently based in Rome.
In Rome, fantastic, thank you so much. And now, we know that we're all going through unprecedented times, and it is very difficult for many of us. We are aware that Italy was one of the countries that was affected in Europe first, and that is going through a very difficult time. So we really appreciate your time today. Could you tell us a little bit about how you're affected and what is the current situation you're going through?
So basically, what I prefer to say at the beginning is that Rome is not a red zone like in the north of Italy. The worst scenarios, let's say, are in the north of Italy, in the Milan area. Rome is not affected that much. So compared to the population of Rome, the number of contaminated people is not that high. However, we still follow the same routes in the whole of Italy, just to don't spread the virus even more. So we are in a lockdown currently, so we need to stay home. So the government is encouraging everyone to stay home, and we can go out just for groceries and drugstores and for working, unless you cannot work from home. From this point of view, we are very lucky because we can work from home. But there are people that, of course, they can't, but they need to go out, you need a sort of justification. If not, you can have like penalties and so on. So it's a bit tough from this point of view, but it's going to be, it's better for everyone. So the better we do this thing, the shorter it lasts. Do you see what I mean?
Yes, absolutely, yes. I understand that many countries around the world, including in Europe, have set the same rules, if I may say, and have asked all their citizens to stay home, like in Spain or in France, where the same system is in place for everyone's safety and health. So thank you very much, Davide. Now, you're currently working from home. How are you adapting to this situation day after day? Because Italy started this compulsory confinement earlier than other countries.
Yeah, working from home for us at Vistatec is not that so weird, I can say, because we are used to do that. But Italy, even from the school point of view, schools are closed, but they are still use the smart teaching, so they do online lessons and this kind of stuff. So from this point of view, Italy wasn't really ready for this, all this technology, but government encouraging, even companies, for example, there are IT companies that are providing for free their software for making online classes and something like that. From my point of view, again, I wasn't used to work from home because even here in Rome, I was working at a co-working space because socializing is still making less stressful today, let's say.
Yes.
But the only difference is that I'm staying home. I'm a bit lucky just because even if I work from home, I have a garden with dogs, so if I want a break, I can just go out the garden. So from this point of view, I'm a bit lucky. But again, this is not something that is very stressful, just because you know that you're doing something for good.
Of course.
Something with you, So it's not something, it's tough because you cannot go out and even after work, if you see what I mean, meeting your parents, your relatives, the closest one. So, but if you think that you're doing something for good, it's not really stressful at all.
That's true. Absolutely, yes. In the long run, it's what's best for everyone, for sure. And
As I said, unfortunately, Italy wasn't really ready for these like online classes and something like that. But with the government and mostly with the help of IT technologies here that again are providing their software for free, which is something really helpful.
absolutely.
It's something that we are not thinking individually. We are just thinking as community, which is the best way to approach this situation here.
Thank you, Davide. Thank you for that. And you were telling us how you had a garden, you could get a bit of fresh air. And you're talking about how you also moved to Dublin. So you're working from home, I suppose. You're working in co-working spaces, but it's still very unusual. It's still quite disruptive. Do you have any advice for our global staff and any staff from any global organization who is facing the same situation, who would have to adapt to this? Because this is such unprecedented times. Like, it's very unusual and surreal for many people. No, not many people are used to it, and people have to adapt to this, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I think that technology is going to help here because even again, as we are talking now, I can talk with my friends as well. So if I want a break, I can. We still have like, instead of going out with friends or having calls, we just have conference call in video. Even for example, if I need a break for lunch, I can have lunch with a friend in video. And other ways to just relax your mind, you can do something else. You can do exercises at home instead of the gym. You can read a book just to move your mind away from home. There are a lot of ways to reduce the level of stress of that one, like reading a book and making exercises at home and something like that.
Absolutely, yeah. Keeping your mental health up is very important in those times. Yes, absolutely. And I see that many people in Italy started. I don't want to call it a trend, but started this fantastic initiative of playing music, singing at their windows, which I believe many countries now are doing as well, which is fantastic. It really brings like humanity, when we need it. And have you seen this around in your neighborhood? Have you seen people doing this?
Every day at 6 p.m. in the afternoon.
Really? Every day? 6?
Yeah, it's something we do every day. Every day we have a different song. So the first day we did have the Italian anthem, of course, and after that we had a lot of Italian song. Every day at 6 p.m. we do organize this kind of flash mobs with songs where people can still cheer out and I mean they can still stay together even if they are not really touching them. So, which is, as I say, we are reacting as community, but not as individual people, which is the best way, and I think the only way even to get out from this situation. So, as I say, don't misunderstand me because it may seem bad, but I see that we have this kind of community feeling, like if you are in the World Cup. In Italy we have this community feeling like for World Cups because we are very close. I know that it's totally different and it's something very much more serious, of course, but that feeling is the same, that feeling of community, that everyone is with each other, and even if it's not, you cannot compare the situation at all, the feeling is still the same, if you see what I mean.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
And something that even as I say, technology is also helping out. It's not the only initiative that people did, but even famous Italian singer, they provide live concert on Instagram, for example, for free, which is something amazing because you can watch your favorite singer for free on Instagram and singing live if you were to. So it's something that everyone is doing.
It's fantastic. It's just fantastic to see all those museums and concert halls or offering free concerts and shows and virtual visits to see paintings and everything that you'd enjoy usually in more normal times, if I may say, and I'd say more countries will follow. But I think it's really important in those times, to keep up good spirits and remember that community is what matters most, and we can help each other. And it's a difficult time for everyone, and that's pretty much it. Is there anything else that you'd like to add? Is there any other tips you'd like to share with everyone? Any special message you'd like to share to anyone watching this in Vistatec?
Well, just as you said, the health of your mind, and we need to keep the spirit happy, are the main thing. Because if not, we need to get the most from the situation as well. It means we can even discover things that we have forgotten, maybe, like, I don't know, whatever. And so, as you say, the most important thing is to take the spirit up, and we can do that just all together as community, and don't think individually, and we will get out from that easily. As I said before, if everyone is doing his job in the right way, the better we do, the shorter it lasts. So that's all.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Stay safe. I want you free and healthy. Look after yourself. And again, all our thoughts to everyone who's affected in Italy. We know it's a tough time, and we look forward to hearing from you and see how everyone's doing.
Yeah.
Thank you.